Joining us at this point live on the broadcast is Mohommed Ali Shah, actor. We also have Manvi Taneja, model and actress, joining us live. Shivani Kashyap, well-known singer, is also joining the broadcast. Well, Mohommed Ali Shah, you know, how significant is the Cannes Film Festival for the film industry world over? How important is this event, which happens, of course, annually? Obviously, there have been COVID disturbances in the last 2 years, but this year back with a bang, this year back with a splash, and with a lot of Indian presence in the French Riviera as well.
Uday, very good question by you. Firstly, thank you very much for having me on this show in particular, because I'm here on the panel with two very dear friends, with Manvi Taneja and Shivani Kashyap. Shivani Kashyap, of course, is one of my favorite musicians, and we've always admired her. So, and we just heard her speak. Yes, Shivani. So it is definitely an honor. Now, having said that, Uday, Cannes Film Festival is something really very, very prestigious. It's made careers of so many people in the industry. Just a film being merely screened over there. I'm not talking about the award as yet. Just the very fact that even a short film is being screened at Cannes Film Festival, it is something extremely prestigious. Superstar Nawazuddin Siddiqui, his film was screened at Cannes Film Festival. Miss Lovely, he had acted with another very dear friend of mine, Anil George. They had gone to Cannes together. Anil George and I are very old friends from theatre. We've done a lot of plays together. The Om Puri Foundation, my dear friends Nanita Puri and Ishan Puri, Om Puri Sahab's wife and son, after Om Puri Sahab's demise, had launched the Om Puri Foundation at the Cannes Film Festival. So Cannes Film Festival in France is something really very prestigious, and just like the Oscars, we all have heard of Oscars, we heard of BAFTA. Cannes is something extremely prestigious, and if you get an award, Sone Pe Suhaga, it's something really very good. So firstly, I would like to tell my French friends who are watching me over here right now live, bonjour, comment allez-vous, merci beaucoup. So it is something really to look forward to, and when India is being honored tomorrow, that is the first time this honor is being bestowed upon anyone, and India is doing the opening of that. And also this year demarcates this not just 75 years of independence, but our 75 years of friendship with France. So it is extremely important. Our Prime Minister had just gone there. After Mr. Macron had won the election the second time, he was here in India some time back. We have very good relationships with France, very good. Political, diplomatic, military ties with them, and now in the cultural industry as well. So certainly, Uday, the Cannes Film Festival is of extreme importance, and now it is a time to rejoice and to celebrate for the entire nation, I would say.
Absolutely. And
I think here they've nailed it. India has nailed it in this one. And as Mohommed Ali Shah just said, that it's also the 75th year of our friendship with France. That's also amazing. That's also a revelation for me. He said, Sone Pe Suhaga for all of us.
And let me quickly bring in Major Mohammed Ali Shah at this point as well. Mohammed Ali Shah, because as you were saying earlier, that it's great that, you know, that's what the Prime Minister mentioned as well today, that this makes, you know, the moment triply special for him too, because it marks India's 75th year of independence, the 75th year of the Cannes Film Festival, and also 75 years of Indo-France relations.
Absolutely, Uday. So firstly, I would like to congratulate the entire nation, and since we are talking about culture, I would like to also connect it with the fact that I would like to congratulate you personally, Uday, for the award that you got for anchoring, the most prestigious award in anchoring. So it's a
thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Most welcome,
congratulations, Uday. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Uday.
Thank you all so much.
So I didn't want to miss this opportunity, since we're talking about culture and about the craft and the art, to congratulate you as well and the entire nation. It's a matter of great pride, and you are a dear friend. So again, I would say this particular panel is extremely special for me, because we are talking on a very special subject, a subject which is very, very close to my heart. In fact, Nanita Puri and Ishan Puri, Om Puri Sahab's family are like family to me. So Nanita, this is for you. I'm telling you that your Om Puri Foundation that you launched in Cannes is going to go places, and our relationship, our equation with France, we have an emotional connect with France. It's nothing, it's unconditional.
And soft power, you know, Mohammed, because you talk of course a lot on diplomatic panels. Soft power is a very important tool of foreign policy as well, isn't it? And Bollywood, cinema, sports, all of this plays a very important role in the soft power of our nation and people-to-people contact as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, Uday, absolutely. You know, in diplomacy, even a small thing, like when our Prime Minister goes to a foreign country, the way a person shakes hand, the body language, what is he wearing, how does he greet him, and even a small thing like the menu, these things are observed in diplomacy, a small thing. And now when we have a cultural ties with France strengthening to such an extent, a lot of Indian schools, they teach French. There's a choice between different languages, and then there is French. I know in my school there was a choice. You had to learn French or some other language. So a lot of my friends learned French. So yes, it only strengthens our ties, and it also gives a message to the entire international community. See what India's ties are. And in the last a month or so, Uday, you have seen yourself the kind of diplomats, the kind of head of states, the kind of presidents, prime ministers, the kind of global leaders have visited India. And India's foreign policy is absolutely brilliant. We are leading the way forward. And today, incidentally, Uday, we have launched 2 ships in the Indian Navy. We have launched INS Surat and INS Udayveer. Udayveer, incidentally, you also were there. So these are very, very good signs, and these are both part of Atmanirbhar Bharat. In fact, INS Surat is part of the 15B project of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and INS Udayveer, it is part of the 17A project. So these are they were launched by our defense minister in Bombay, who even said, we are not aiming at only make in India. We are aiming at India make for the entire world. So we are going ahead as a nation. We are on our way to become a superpower, and we are showing the way for all the entire international community, for all the nations to see exactly what India is doing. India has shown the way. In fact, when students were stuck in Ukraine, not only our Operation Ganga was super successful, not only did we get 28,500 students back to India, we rescued the Bangladeshi students, including the Pakistani students. Sheikh Hasina, she thanked India for all the help that we gave. We saw this in Afghanistan as well. India, when Taliban took over Afghanistan on 15th August 2021, India evacuated people of all nationalities. So India in the global map is doing extremely well.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's leave it at that. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us on this very special moment and special discussion on NewsX.